Wow. So I'm back with more on the update to what's happening with the house. I now have 47 minutes available, but I promise I'm not going to talk that long. So I left off by welcoming the new subscribers and letting you know that I had a visitor here for a couple weeks. And I really did my best to show her the best of Kigali, which is not hard because there are so many good things about Kigali as well as the entire country. So, returning to the house, so what's happening now is you may remember in an earlier video, I let you know that I ran out of cash, ready cash available, a lump sum of cash to help move the build along. I mean, I had money coming in and I could do a little bit here and there, but it helps to have a lump sum of cash so you can really move forward with the projects on the house. And I'm sorry if I'm shaking a little bit. So I borrowed 30, remember the Rwanda currency is different from what we're accustomed to in the US or elsewhere. So 30 million Rwandan francs is probably like 25,000 US dollars. So I borrowed 30 million Rwandan francs for, I have a mortgage. And it's interesting the way they disperse the funds. In the US, you just get the whole shebang and do your thing. Here, they gave me 20 million at first. I'm sorry, loaned me 20 million. And I had to use that up and then give them documentation on how those funds were used. Plus, they came to the house to see the progress. They examined the house before, or actually, we were along in the build process. So I had someone come out and evaluate the house. And I think they came out, I know the evaluator came out and inspected the house. And I think the bank probably did as well. So they came out again to see the progress. And they were very impressed with how things have been going and have even offered me more mortgage money to finish the house. So I'm mulling that over. I don't like debt, and I want to get out of debt as soon as possible. And the house is causing me to go into debt again, which I don't care for. So they first dispersed 20 million. And now that that's been spent, they've come out and taken a look. So there's something called the bill of quantity, and that's when you either report or estimate, depending upon when that bill of quantity is done, on how much certain building projects are going to talk, like how much are going to cost, rather. How much will the plumbing cost? How much will the electrical cost? How much for the windows and doors, the painting, the floors, etc., all that. So we did a bill of so we were requested to give them a bill of quantity on the projects that have been completed. And so I gave them for the whole thing, which was like 77 million. And they were like, oh, no, 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 no. Just the money we dispersed to you. So we've redone it. And then for the next funds, which would be 8 million, we have to do a bill of quantity to show how we will spend those funds. So just to let you know how things work. And then once those funds are done, then there'll be 2 more million that is coming, and we'll have to show how that will be used. Now, we're real clear that the monies that I took out in the mortgage are not going to be enough to finish the house. So I'm still going to need to kick in probably another 40 million. So, I mean, I can do that over time, but of course it's going to take longer to finish. So my good friend here is also building a house, and we talked, and she gave me a terrific idea, which is to use this next 8 million to prepare the house for me to move in. So once I can move in there and stop paying rent, that will just save a lot of money and is another way to get the funds together more quickly to finish the house. So that's the plan for the next 8 million. So the things that we're going to work on is includes finishing the windows, uh, the metal framing for the windows, and uh, the front door. Those are all up, and so we're waiting for the glass has been ordered, and so the glass will go in. Next, we'll of course need to have locks on the doors before I can move in. We need to finish the wall prep. So we're just waiting until my Social Security comes in a couple weeks, so I can buy some more materials so that we can finish the wall prep. And then once that's done, and the preparation involves making this mud, you know, solution with it comes from a dry powder, and you add water, and then you put it on the walls to cover the walls, and then you have to sand it smooth. So once that happens, once we get all that done, then we will put the primer on and then paint the wall. So that will be really exciting. Um, so the other projects that are going to be needed are to put up the exterior fence. I've got to have a place where I feel secure. People just can't walk up, to your front door. So I need that. Also, I have 2 cats, and so I have to make sure the cats are contained on my property and not roaming around and getting into trouble or whatever cats do. My cats like to inspect things. So I just want them to inspect the new house, not going out into the neighborhood, inspecting everything. The other thing is that temporarily I will be on grid, and that's with the water and the power. And that's because we have some major work to do to complete the rainwater harvesting, as well as order the supplies for the solar power. So we'll get on grid for a while, and then we'll just go off grid when the time is right and the money is right to do that. We also need to finish the bathroom, so I need to have a bedroom and a bathroom that are nice. The bedroom doesn't have to be complete. I'm going to have like a wall-to-wall closet in there, and that does not have to be completed before I move in. I can just put stuff against the wall where the closet will be until such time as we can do that. And of course, it has to be really, really clean. And as you've seen from some of the previous videos, there's a lot of construction materials behind the house. So those are going to have to be moved and cleared out, maybe put in a corner somewhere, so that it's safer for the cats to explore. And also, it'll just be better for me not to feel like I'm living in a construction zone. And another thing that needs to happen is maybe getting the final floor. Right now I have the subfloor in, but I want a polished concrete floor, which are really, really beautiful. And again, my friends are like, that's hard on your feet, hard on your hips, hard on your legs. So I said, okay, well, what I'll do is I'll get rugs. I'll put a big rug under my bed, so when I get out of bed, I won't have to hit that hard surface right away. And I'll put mats or something in the kitchen where, if I'm cooking or washing dishes, putting things away, again, to kind of take some of that, to cushion the floor in those areas. What else can I say? I mean, it's exciting time. I'm hoping to be moved into the house in February. And that would be great because my birthday's in March. I'd love to celebrate my 73rd birthday in my new house. I'd love that. And, who knows when it'll finally be finished. I was thinking maybe in April, but Again, that doesn't look like that's going to happen. But at least once I'm in the house, we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it won't be a train. So again, we'll keep you posted on what's going on. Things are moving along. I hope you find this information about how the mortgage is done here helpful. Um, and what else can I say? I can't think of anything else right now except I'm enjoying the process. And again, thank you, new subscribers. We're almost to 300. When we get to 300, our next goal will be 500. And after that, our goal will be 1,000. So help a sister out and share the videos, like, uh, comment. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and hit the notification so that you will be aware of when I post another video. I will continue to do some research on some environmental issues so that you can be aware of some of the things that, go on in this world that you don't have a clue about, like the clothing industry, and how just the clothing industry can really trash the environment, and just to make you aware so you can make some decisions um, about how you purchase and use your clothes, in case that's of interest to you. And I hope it will be. So I'm going to keep chugging along. And again, thank you all. And I'm going to work to do a better job of getting out 2 videos a week. One of the issues is with the storage on my phone. So I will try to keep working on that. I will keep working on that. My friend who was here tells me I need a new phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy Note 9, but I like it. And I don't like to spend money on stuff like that. I like to hold on to stuff for a long, long time. But she said that security-wise, it's not that good. So I'll keep chugging along. And again, I thank you, and I'm going to sign off and really appreciate your being here. Take good care. Bye-bye.